Hey, it's Albert coming to you from SHOT Show 2022. It's been a couple of years since we've seen you, so I wanted to show you some of the new and exciting products from Nitecore. I'm going to start off over here with the P20iX. Now, the P20iX is going to be a 4 LED, 4,000 lumen output handheld tactical flashlight. The one you're seeing here is equipped with the TSL-10i. This is an optional tail cap that has its own beacon and location illuminating, which can be changed from different colors like red, green. I have the white blinking on right now. That is one of our newest products, the P20iX. Now, a close kin to that is going to be our move down here, the P20i, and you may ask, well, what's the difference between these two? This has the standard tail cap that will come with it. It'll also use the optional TSL-10i tail cap. This is a single LED light at 1800 lumens, a little bit more compact, and what it's going to do is going to offer you an increased throw distance on this particular light versus the iX model. So the iX model is going to have more of a flooding pattern, higher brightness. This is going to be a more penetrating pattern with longer throw distance and less brightness. And that is our P20i. If you want a slightly slimmer and more compact version, we have the P10iX, very similar to the P20iX, but built on the 1-inch tube design. Also capable of outputting 4,000 lumens of light. So those are some of our newest ones in the P series, the I and the iX. I'm going to move on over and show you some of our new multi-hybrid series. The newest one we actually have out is going to be an upgrade to the old MH25 GT. This is going to be the MH25 V2. Outputs 1,300 lumens of light versus the old GT, which would do 1,000. Throw distance is rated at 475 meters. That would be our MH25 V2. For a little bit slightly higher performance, you can step on up to the MH25S. MH25S is going to have increased brightness at 1800 lumens, as well as increased throw distance versus the MH25 V2. And one of our most versatile and popular lights is the MH12S. This has been out for about a year now. And it's just a great all-around flashlight. It's got a good price point as well. It's not going to break the bank. It'll output 1,800 lumens of light. It gives you very reasonable throw distance in the neighborhood of 320 yards. Uses a large 5,000 milliamp 21700 rechargeable battery. All the lights I've shown you thus far also are USB-C rechargeable. 5 levels of output to choose from. So from a versatility standpoint, I think this is actually one of the most versatile all-around best flashlights that Nitecore has made to this date, the MH12S. So over here I'm going to show you some of our power banks along with our P20iX. Our P20iX and these power banks, the NPB1, 2, and 4, all carry IP68 ratings. Now what that means is these are operational up to 2 meters submersible. So as you can see, I'm actually charging the P20iX flashlight as the NPB1 is submerged in the water. So these are not just water resistant, they're waterproof. They can be submerged on the power banks, and these come in 3 different sizes. The NPB1, which is what's seen in the tank, is going to be a 5,000 milliamp power bank. You can double that up with the NPB2. The NPB2 with dual outputs is going to be 10,000 milliamps, and if you want to step up to the NPB4, 20,000 milliamps of waterproof submersible power bank rechargeability. So I want to go ahead and show you some of the new headlamps we have available for 2022. The first one I'm going to show you is a very interesting light in our UT series of lights. This one is the UT27. I'm going to go through some of the features. It's actually a dual color temperature headlamp made for outdoor activities. You can see that that's a very warm 3700 Kelvin temperature on this particular LED. I can switch that over to a cool white, which is 5700 Kelvin temperature. I can also get a maximum output with this particular headlamp of 520 lumens. So you've got the two color options, depending on what your needs or preference are. And this particular light also uses a rechargeable lithium-ion battery, much like you would see in a cell phone, USB-C rechargeable. And in the event that you don't have access to charge this battery and are out there, you can also power this headlamp with 3 AAA batteries. So it's a dual fuel headlamp. And if you followed our product for a while, you probably are familiar with the HC60 and the HC65 headlamps. Now, both of those headlamps have been upgraded for 2022 to the HC65 V2. Increased brightness, a little bit different housing, but the same capabilities as before. The HC65 V2 is going to output 1750 lumens versus the old model, which would do 1000 lumens. You still have the red light capability along with the high CRI light. The same 5 levels of output as you got before, but now you're able to get up to 1750 lumens. The HC60 has also been upgraded to the V2. Same design, but just a slightly increased output of 1200 lumens versus the 1000 lumens that the old HC60 was. You also have increased waterproof rating on the new HC60 V2. So that's what's new for the 2022 SHOT Show with some of the lights you probably haven't seen since we haven't been here in 2 years. But the P-Series lights, the P10, P20, the I-Series and the IX, and then our MH Series and the S models now are going to offer some increased performance and brightness versus anything you've seen before from Nitecore.